We've been talking about this, about high-profile hacking cases like the ones this week involving Scarlett Johansson and Mila Kunis, once again raising questions about personal privacy and security. Security expert Aaron Cohen is joining us right now to talk a little bit about this. Aaron, good to see you. I want to get into something before we get into these issues. There's a bigger issue here right now, and that is the group taking credit for this is a group somewhat like Anonymous, the hackers, and they claim, and let me give the quote here. It says, "Attention Hollywood, we are Anonymous. We have been watching you. We are listening to you. You have been allowed to run free too long. The time of Jew-controlled media is over. We are taking back the media with your faggot vampires and Scientology pastors," etc. So what's going on here?
Well, here's what I think it is. I think we've got some attention-seeking behavior by a single individual who's probably got some computer skills sitting somewhere trying to create a little wave in order to replenish his lack of security as a man or an individual.
So wait, you think it's one person? Because, I mean, this group has been around for a little while. You just think it's
Dorothy,
one guy?
I do, and I'll tell you why. If you look at the history of the hacking, what you have is the same thing that happened at Paris Hilton in 2003, and then it happened again in 2008 with Miley Cyrus with her Gmail account, where they took a bunch of those pictures and posted them online, and there were single individuals who ended up being investigated and arrested who had a savvy for computer technology. I mean, it's easy to learn this stuff, and the truth is that hacking into accounts is, you know, there's not a lot of great security out there. It has to keep getting better, and people can get this information, so you have to watch what you put on your phone.
If people can get this information, I'm surprised that more hasn't been leaked.
Well, I think it comes down to how much stuff you actually have on your phone. In this case, with Mila Kunis and with Justin Timberlake, you know, what we saw were pictures that were actually stored on that phone. And look, the bottom line is, and I've worked with talent for, you know, almost 12 years. You know, if you have it on your phone, it's going to fly over a network. And if you're going to have something on your phone that's flying over a network, make sure it's not a nude photo.
But, Aaron, don't you think of all people on Earth that celebrities are more sensitive and aware of that than anybody else?
Yeah, but everybody takes pictures on their phone.
You know what? You would think that celebrities are sensitive to it, but here's what I've learned.
Or politicians.
Yeah, here's what I've learned. Here's what I've learned. I've learned that the average celebrity meets more people in 1 year than the average American will meet in their lifetime, and that's between business managers and publicists and attorneys and meetings and development. There's so much stuff going on. I'm talking about an A-lister, not you know, or somebody who's in the spotlight a lot. There's a lot of branding and product. There's a lot of business happening, and when that type of businesses have, celebrities don't like to change their phone numbers. They don't like to change. Yeah, it's just a pain in the butt. So,
but what I'm saying is, why just using common sense? You're a celebrity. You know, people want to see things about you. Why would you have naked pictures of yourself?
Well, you're human.
On your phone?
I just think you're human too. You forget things like that. You take pictures.
How could you forget? How could you forget things like that?
You do. I mean, Lauren brought up a really good point. Wienergate. I mean, come on. If anybody should have known better.
That was psychosis. That's different, though. That was
but it started with him taking naked pictures of himself.
Yeah.
All right. You work with a lot of these people. Now that's one level, A-list. What about the rest of us, the C-list, D-list, J-list people?
Z.
Here's what I think is interesting. I think it's funny. I feel like as you get closer to Brad Pitt's level, and I worked with him a long time ago while he was with Jennifer. I find that when the celebrities are on their way up, they tend to be a little racier and riskier, and then when you're at the top, they get a little more security savvy. I've seen celebrities take a lot of precautions, such as buying new cell phones every month and using them as dump phones so that they can't be followed, and in order to have a fresh cell phone so that it can't be hacked into. And then there's celebrities who are just lazy. I mean, you know, people are people.
I don't think it's lazy. I know some people, some celebrities who actually, they change their email at least twice a month.
No, I just asked
the
simple question. If you're really famous, how could you forget and take a naked picture of yourself and put it on your phone?
Because you're a woman and you're sending it to your husband. That's the world we live in.
And you're
now.
a celebrity. You don't even think about that part.
Then you take 5 other pictures and
I guess now you have to think about it.
This is why we have Aaron Cohen.
Listen, if I could go into so-and-so's cell phone and say, hey, start deleting these pictures, I would, but I wouldn't be around very long if that's
all right. Aaron, thank you so much.
Thanks, Aaron.
Aaron Cohen, good to see you.